I'm starting to feel a little bit more optimistic post-election, and I'm going to tell you why. Jamie Dimon said that Bitcoin was for drug dealers and gangsters.
Thoughts on crypto? I know it's pretty big and everything.
Crypto is the Wild West. 99% of crypto coins are garbage and are going to fail. I'm always looking to generate substantial returns, and Nvidia would have given you a 25,000% return. I feel Bitcoin is going to do that. Nothing I've seen or felt has changed my views. You need to be very careful what coin you're buying. So I would only look at
Welcome to Talking Markets, brought to you by Capital.com. I'm Michael Wilson, and I'm joined by David Buik, my old friend and veteran city commentator. If I could put it
As usual, like the bad penny that's come in.
I'm very pleased to say we're joined on this podcast by Bryan Coyne.
I'm starting to feel a little bit more optimistic post-election, and I'm going to tell you why.
Good.
He who waves the rules, rules the waves. Whichever leader gets into power is going to do whatever they can to make the market good. No leader wants a government to implode, wants the people to be poor, and wants the economy to crash. So, however clever or stupid you think either politician is, I believe they'll be guided by their advisors to do what's best for the markets. So, with that in mind, I'm starting to think that early next year I'm going to get fully back in.
Staying with unbelievable then, let's talk about China. It's very difficult, isn't it, to get figures out there? Because you need, I for one, you're much more expert at it than I am, but it's very difficult to understand exactly what's going on there. What's your feeling about it?
China's an enigma. You have billions of consumers. You have some of the best manufacturing on earth. You have a government that supports the manufacturing by offering them incentives that basically mean that they can compete with any country on any commodity and any asset. And it's a business-friendly environment for Chinese. And I come back to what I said at the beginning. China will do whatever it has to do to support its economy and its people. They don't want people starving. They don't want riots. They don't want people getting thrown out of their houses. So the Chinese government has a dilemma, and its dilemma is, on the one hand, to look after its currency, to support its local people, and to make sure its manufacturing keeps growing, because it's a manufacturing economy. But it also has the second largest consumer economy too. So they're able to absorb a lot of their own production, but obviously not enough. So China's going to be okay, but I don't think you're going to see the growth like we've seen in the past.
But you would continue, as far as China's concerned, as he was saying as well, with ETFs rather than individual stocks?
Most definitely.
Thoughts on crypto? I know it's pretty big and everything, and there are opportunities there. Do you feel, I mean, obviously it is a transparent international way of paying. I think we all understand that now. Do you feel it has a place within your portfolio?
In my personal portfolio, it has an overweight place, but I wouldn't advise that to everyone else. And I'm always looking for alpha, and I'm looking to generate substantial returns. And Nvidia would have given you a 25,000% return if you'd got in and held it. And I feel Bitcoin is going to do that. So I've said that.
I know you're very consistent.
Yeah, and nothing I've seen or felt has changed my views. This year the market's doubled. It's $10,000 away from its all-time high, and at around 64,000 Bitcoin. And I'm expecting it to go to 250,000 within 2 years, and within 5 years to 1 million.
I'm being slightly rude here, but forgive me for this, but there are a few renegade Bitcoin coins that perhaps one should steer clear of.
Oh yes.
And are you keen on people doing their homework?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Look, what I'd like to stress is the crypto is the Wild West. 99% of crypto coins are garbage and are going to fail. So you need to be very careful what coin you're buying. So I would only look at the top 5 coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and even probably stop about there, because once you start going further down the chain, you're dealing with coins where due diligence is not that great, corporate responsibility is not that great, and one's not quite sure what you're getting involved in. So I would stay away, and I would say it's like buying gold titles in the 1800s in California. 99% of them were fake and 1 or 2 were real. And I think
Yeah.
You need to stay with the big boys if you want to invest in crypto. Anything else?
Because they've got the liquidity as well, haven't they?
Enormous liquidity, enormous.
And you can listen to the full version of that podcast wherever you get your podcast from.